Hey guys, what is up?
Hope everyone is doing well, hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. And ladies and gentlemen, we really need to dive deep into the whole Bone situation, okay? And the Shib ecosystem in general. Now, so I've been going through the forums and I found a very interesting post that a lot of people kind of think the same way. And they're asking the same question. So, game is out, the Shib Eternity is out. So when's Shibarium? Okay, big question. Now, let's see what the people have to say, and then I will add my own analysis to it. Okay, so first one says, that's a very good question. I've been in this project since the launch of Shibaswap last year before Bone had any utility, and I'm very keen to see Bone's full potential. For now, I will assume the development team are making sure the Shibarium blockchain is 100% unhackable and has a successful launch, and more power to them for that. If the game runs off Shibarium, can we speculate that Shibarium is actually running in the background? Obviously not in public beta, but still functioning considering we've been told the game would run off it too. That's the blockchain version of the game, not mobile game. Unless someone can point me to where they said mobile will not run on Shibarium, then it has been vaguely worded. Pretty sure all the Medium articles Shytoshi has released in the past have stated this: the mobile version cannot run on Shibarium. It would need to be on blockchain run on Shibarium. Alright, I'll look back into the mediums and the official articles tomorrow when I get some free time. If that detail is there, then must have slipped off my mind. This one is waiting for it also, but we'll find fun in the game till then. That's what I'm saying. In my opinion, they have their priorities backwards. Shibarium should be way higher up on the priority list, especially with how often they talk about everything running on Shibarium. The game, wellies, the metaverse thing. Why isn't Shibarium first? It's so important, keeping the gas fees cheap in the ecosystem, rewarding those individuals who have their money in the swap right now, and giving them no payout and setting the groundwork. All these projects, how is this not the devs' first priority? So very good point, okay? Which I do agree with. Shibarium should be out because everything's going to be built around it. But let's see how the people respond. Now, the fact that they released other stuff before Shibarium does not necessarily imply that they're more important. It might just mean that the developments of Shibarium is taking longer than the other things. IMO, they just want to get it right. I'm sure it will pay out for everyone in the end. Okay, so that is not a bad counter argument. Now, I think it's a case of the mobile game being easier and quicker to develop and deploy than it is for Shibarium. There are a lot more cogs and gears in Shibarium than in the mobile game. Well, we just need to have more patience. Here we've got priority doesn't always mean released first and fast. Priority can mean spending more time on something to ensure it doesn't have any flows. I think something as important as a blockchain that if something goes wrong, you could lose all your investments, deserves as much time as it takes. Hence why we don't release any dates. It's ready when it's ready. And remember, this one is highlighted. It's a pinned post, so very important. Another one, Shibarium is high priority, but all the Shib projects are being worked on in parallel and by different dev teams. Creating a card game uses a much different programming skill set than creating an L2 blockchain. Okay, it's a separate team who handles each, by the way. Your game developers aren't your blockchain developers. Doesn't change my point at all. They should all be working on Shibarium. That's like saying, yeah, let's make the janitor at a hospital a nurse. It's different skill set, jackass. Not entirely. I think that's a poor comparison. I don't understand what's so difficult about this concept. Shibarium is clearly not and hasn't been their priority. I think it's very obvious that it should be. Maybe you should join the team. You think you know everything about it, go for it. Lol, you're so stupid. Why so butthurt about someone else's opinion? I support the ecosystem through various ways and also have opinions on the project that aren't necessarily positive. Why is this so hard to handle for you? It's not even baseless. Many people share my opinion that Shibarium should be higher up in the priority list, but because you don't understand, you can put someone on a project that has no experience doing that type of work. Just because they are a developer doesn't mean they specialize in that type of work. You're a dumbass. I think you think the graphic artists on a video game would be doing the coding. No, just because they are working for the same company, they don't have the same experience or expertise to do everything. Shibarium is in testing phase. Many tests are being done to ensure it's secure. In order to understand and test the code, you need to be a Solidity developer. Inexperienced developers jumping into a team can actually slow the team down. since they would be asking basic questions repeatedly as they don't have the understanding required. When new rewards for staking bone, or well, at least all of us retail people have allowed all the whales and developers to make money. So, guys, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the most interesting discussions I have ever seen on Reddit so far. And you guys know my videos, those that watch it, we've seen forums where the comments are just jokes, jokes or just trolling, stupid, blah blah blah. But in this case, this is very, very interesting. But what makes me a bit sad is that this whole release date of Shibarium is dividing the community. I've noticed these divisions, and it's really getting into my head. I've noticed how people are getting angry, others are patient, and it's even affecting, for example, my channel, because I'm getting some comments where people are like, well, you were hyping it up this time, and now it hasn't come out, or we were hoping for this date. Well, listen, I am not a developer, and I am trying to motivate, just like the others, okay? There are people that are expecting results, and fair enough, okay? I do believe that developers should be accountable, okay? Because obviously we have invested in them, and we have put our trust, our confidence in them. So it's kind of, sad that we don't see the projected, result or whatever we were expecting. I get it, okay? But on the other hand, there's another argument, okay? The other team, where we should give them the time. We should, kind of support them and motivate them, because if Shibarium doesn't work out, then we are all doomed. All your investments, everything that you thought you were going to get to $100 with bone, forget about it, okay? So it has to be perfect. And people have put out very interesting arguments, like, perhaps Shibarium should have been the first thing coming out, and then all the other developments around it. Okay, good point. But these are, again, two different types of projects, and probably we're not skilled enough. Well, me personally, I don't have enough knowledge, expertise to really understand the mechanics, everything, all the little details around it. And fair enough, okay, fair enough. But what I'm trying to say here is that we kind of shouldn't really divide this community. This is gonna harm the whole reputation. Shibarium will come out. We've already had one big development. Let's see how the whole game thing does. Okay, so something that was promised came out. Now let's wait for Shibarium. And at this point, I'm even scared to kind of tell you about any potential time frames or anything, because I am going to be held accountable for it. People are going to be like, oh, but you said this, you said that. Listen, okay, listen to me, and let's make it very clear. I and all all the other people that claim to know, no one has like a specific date. But what we can do is keep our heads held high, as I've said. I know this is going to annoy some people. Be patient and just wait for it to come out. If it takes too much time, undoubtedly a lot of content will be released, trying to hold them accountable. Probably a lot of discussion will happen on the Discord as well, because we are waiting for this, okay? But as of now, these are the crucial moments. I think they just need to put their last touches to Shibarium, and we will see it come out, okay? The beta testnet first, don't forget about it. So as said, okay, and as pinned, let's just make sure everything is secure. Let's give them this time. Let's be united, okay? Let's not repeat the same things over and over again. Kind of, because developers, they need their patience, their calm, a good psychology, good morale. Everything needs to be very high up, okay, for them to carry on with these developments. It won't help if we are all constantly nagging them and being very, very annoying. But there will be a point, undoubtedly. Imagine if they don't release Shibarium by this year, then we are going to have to unite together and ask for answers. Then it would be a bit, worrying. But as of now, I think any moment, the beta testnet could come out. So be ready, okay? Any moment you might see a message on Discord or on Twitter saying, hey, it's out, okay? And perhaps the sentiment will change. So please, guys, let's not divide ourselves. Let's not create this thing in our community where we've got one side against the other side. I'm trying to be positive, and hopefully you are trying to be positive. So as of now, like I've said, please just be patient, keep going. I am gonna produce as much content as I can. I know some people probably they don't like me producing so many videos and stuff. You want some some like breaking news, exclusive news. Well, listen, sometimes I won't be able to provide you in every single video some exclusive news, but what I can provide you with motivation. Also, I can kind of put forward the opinion and the general sentiment of all the investors, so you know what others are thinking. And hopefully, that helps, because the morale needs to stay high up, okay? So, as usual, in order for you not to miss out on any future content, make sure you subscribe, you hit that notifications bell. And if you have any thoughts, please leave it down below in the comment section. When do you think, do you think Shibarium should come out now? Or are they going to take a little bit longer? Should it have come out earlier than the game? Because the game's out already, okay? So, as usual, thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.